What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And guys, I have some I have some DVDs that I'm gonna give to my friend today that I want to show you guys. So here they are. And I also have a shirt. Oh yeah. Check out this new Rhea Ripley shirt I got. With the wings on it. I guess this is from when she was in the Judgment Day, because the wings are on it. So I don't know. I guess because the wings are on it. This was when she was in the Judgment Day. But but the first thing I'm giving to my friend, I got this from Backlash for him. I got him the WWE shop bag. And I also got him a I Was There St. Louis Backlash shirt. Because he wasn't there. He bought tickets and he wasn't allowed to go because his cousin had different plans that he didn't know about. So I got him this shirt. I Was There 2025 shirt. So I'm giving him that shirt. So then I'm also going to give him the Rise and Fall of WCW. And these are things I already have. So they're duplicates. And he doesn't really care about the inserts because this one doesn't have it anyway. And I rebought this because I needed the insert, and these discs aren't that great, but they play and they're clean, so very well done. You got Goldberg, world champ. You got the NWO Hogan. You got Scott Hall and Nash. You got Ric Flair. You got Arn Anderson. You got Sting. You got Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, baby. Then on the back here, you got Hogan and Flair. You get Ric Flair versus Ricky Steamboat, the Rock and Roll Express versus the Midnight Express, the Steiner Brothers versus Sting and Lex, Rick Rude versus Sting, Hogan versus Flair, the War Games match. That's a Blu-ray I still need to get, is the War Games. Yeah, but this came out in 2009, so I'm giving him the best, the Rise and Fall of WCW. I have not watched this documentary yet, but I hear it's very good, just like the one. I think the Rise and Fall of ECW is perfect because it's over 3 hours, and I think this is like an hour and a half, but I can't be sure of that. But you have the NWO right there with Eric Bischoff. And then I'm gonna give him. Sorry, I woke up too early and didn't get enough sleep. Yes, the discs are rattled because I got the wrong edition of this. but now I got the right edition. You got Sting Into the Light. You got the documentary on there. See? Clean. Clean. And clean. Go behind the scenes and look at the man behind the block, or the black and white face paint with Sting Into the Light. Go into the mind of the vigilante himself as he reflects on his historic career in sports entertainment and prepare to compete in a WWE ring for the first time ever on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Hear from the greatest allies and rivals, relive his greatest matches as a franchise of WCW, and see the man called Sting finally embraced from the shadows and into the light. You got matches from Clash of the Castle, Clash of the Champions, Sting versus Flair from 1988, Sting versus Rick Rude, Sting versus Cactus Jack, Sting versus the Great Muta, Sting versus Vader, and much more. So you got Sting Into the Light that I'm going to give him. And this is what I bought at Walmart, and not knowing it wasn't the 3-disc set, but it has the insert, and we are looking at WrestleMania 26. One of the best WrestleManias in recent years, besides 30, 31, and 35, and 25. So you got Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, streak versus career. You got Batista versus John Cena for the WWE title. Bret Hart versus Vince. Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. And this has the full card on it, and this has a full show. So I'm not giving him bits and pieces. I'm actually going to give him the full show, and his name is Marcos, by the way. So Marcos, these are for you. The Miz versus John Morrison. Oh, Big Show and The Miz versus John Morrison and R-Truth. 10 Diva Tag Team match. Didn't even know that was on here, to be honest with you. Triple H versus Sheamus. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase. Or Legacy. Yeah, but I did not know this this was a 2-disc set. But you also got the Hall of Fame on here, which has $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Bob Ehrlich, and Gorgeous George. And then, as a special feature, you get WrestleMania 26 Battle Royal. So actually, a lot of people did not go into the Hall of Fame because it was only an hour. But the USA Network version of the 2010 Hall of Fame ceremony. Yeah, WrestleMania 26 right there. Two-disc edition that I do not need anymore because I got the 3-disc set. So I'm giving him WrestleMania 26, Sting Into the Light, The Rise and Fall of WCW without insert. And I'm giving him an I was there because he was supposed to be there St. Louis Backlash 2025 shirt. Oh yeah, I'm also giving him this bag. And yes, there was no more options. I was going to get him a John Cena versus Randy Orton t-shirt. Nope. Because that sold out. John Cena versus Randy Orton t-shirt again. Nope. Sold out. And the only reason why I got this is because it was the only one left. So guys, that is my gift from me to Marcos today, when we go bowling. So guys, this has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And I'm out. Peace.